Welcome, Tutor Sync.
Hi everyone, my name is Rish and I am the co-founder and CEO of Tutor Sync. We are making in-home tutoring affordable and accessible for everybody. Let me explain how we're doing that. So let's meet Avery. She's a high school student with 3.2 GPA, currently struggling with algebra. So she goes to mom Lori, who is just a manager at FedEx, hasn't taken algebra in over 20 years. So she decides to look for a tutor. She quickly figures out that finding a tutor is really hard. She scours through hundreds of profiles on the web. She looks through YZen and Craigslist and sees how expensive tutoring actually is. It's roughly around $60 to $100 an hour, and she has no idea if the tutors are actually high quality and if it's a safe system to use. So she goes on our platform where she's able to book a tutor within minutes. She simply just selects a subject that she needs help with. She selects the package she wants to start with. She enters in her contact information, and she can clearly see that our tutors are background checked. We have great reviews, a 5-star rating on Yelp, and all of our tutors are subject tested. And lastly, she enters in the address and the day and the time that she wants that first meeting. And voila, she is booked with her tutor, Lisa, who is also a high school student. And therein lies our secret sauce. We only hire high school and college students to be our tutors. Previously, Lisa was working at Cold Stone making $10 an hour. In our platform, she could make $20 an hour doing something that she loves and actually having something meaningful to put on her resume. Let me go through how we make Lisa's job much easier. So each session is tracked so parents can see exactly what happens during each session after the session is completed. We also are going to put in pop quizzes where each session, in between sessions, we will have a pop quiz so we can actually maintain and see the progress of the student throughout the week or the month that they're in the class. And lastly, we have developed an app called Homework Helper. So essentially what this app is built to do is in between sessions, we wanted to have the engagement between the tutor and the student still happen. So if a student has a really hard problem that they don't know how to solve for that day, they can take a picture of the problem and it automatically gets sent to their tutor. The tutor will then go ahead and solve the problem within 10 minutes and send it back to the student. What this has done for us is that it's going to allow the tutor to become more prepared when they come to the next session because they'll see exactly what questions were asked and what questions were answered. And also, it's going to help us make this product more referral-based. Now, students are going to say, hey, neighbor, why don't you go try Tutor Sync? They know exactly what Mrs. Mary's math class is doing. They have all the questions and answers, and we can build this custom content, school by school, subject by subject, and make the data set very large. Let's talk about our unit economics. So we charge $35 an hour. Like I mentioned, tutoring is $60 to $100 an hour. We pay the tutors 2x minimum wage. So they're making $20 an hour on our platform, and we break even just after the 5th session. We're actually live right now in 4 cities. We've proven across in San Ramon, San Jose, Fremont, and in Oakland. This is our path to winning. We're in just a pilot market in those 4 areas for $500,000. We have the entire Bay Area, which is a $120 million market, and then the entire nationwide is a $6.5 billion market. This is for in-home tutoring. We've done pretty well since we've launched. We've only in those 4 cities, so this data is based on the 4 cities that we're in. We've done over $345,000 in GMV. We've had just about 10,000 hours booked on our platform since January. Something great that we like to look at is active hours actually being tutored. So just in the last month, we had 32.3 active hours tutored each day. Something that we like to look at as kind of the health of our company is renewals and repeat. So customers are paying 86% of the time upfront 10 hours. So they're paying $350 upfront after the first hour of trying our service. They've already bought 83% of those people have already bought a second 10 hours. And a third package has been bought by 83% as well. We have a 4.3 LTV to CAC ratio, an 80 net promoter score. And this is our team. I'm the co-founder and CEO, as I mentioned. I have over 13 years in the education industry, background in engineering. And my CTO, he has over 10 years experience in product, and he's been developing apps since the App Store was launched. We're raising right now around, we've done all of this work bootstrapped on about $100,000 friends and family. We're raising around $750,000 to $1 million right now. and we're looking to talk with investors interested in the space.
Great stats. Great job, Tutor Sync. We have time for one question.
How do you think about the lifetime value of a customer, and are you learning anything about certain personas of either students or parents that this resonates the most with, or that you think you can help the most and want to target?
Yeah. So the first question, how we look at it, is in packages. So right now we're doing about 4 packages a year. So it's about 1,400 on average. We do the CAC on 1 year, which is about 792 per customer. And what resonates the most are the students who are socially impacted by this as well, because they're getting a mentor, not only somebody who's smart, but somebody they can connect with because somebody relatively closer to their age, they've been through the same classes before, they can talk about the local sports team. So we've found it to resonate more with those type of people who are socially awkward or socially having problems in high school. They can connect with somebody like a mentorship program.
Great answer. Thank you, Tutor Sync.